Welcome to our in-depth tutorial on cultivating broccoli microgreens indoors. In this video, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of growing these nutrient-packed greens from seed to harvest.
Hi there, I'm Melanie, and I'm excited to share my passion for growing nutritious foods at home with you. Let's start by discussing the ideal growing environment. At Living Greens Urban Farm, we chose to utilize vertical shelving because of the various benefits it offers.
First and foremost, vertical shelving maximizes your growing space. By stacking your plants vertically, you can cultivate more crops in a smaller footprint, making it perfect for urban dwellers or those with limited room.
Another key benefit is improved light distribution. With vertical shelving, you can position your grow lights closer to the plants, ensuring that each leaf receives the optimal amount of light for photosynthesis. This leads to healthier, more robust plants.
Vertical shelving also promotes better air circulation. By allowing air to flow freely around each plant, you reduce the risk of humidity buildup and fungal growth, creating a healthier growing environment.
Inspecting and daily maintenance of the trays is a breeze with vertical shelving. You can easily access each tray without having to crawl around a garden or navigate through a jungle of foliage. This allows us to easily see when a tray of microgreens needs help and is super convenient for maintenance.
Broccoli microgreens thrive in a controlled indoor environment with vertical shelving, maximizing space efficiency and allowing for year-round production. Maintain a temperature between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit and relative humidity levels of 40 to 60% for optimal growth.
For our growing medium, we'll use a sustainable and renewable mix of cocoa coir and vermiculite. Cocoa coir is derived from coconut husks. Combined with vermiculite, it provides excellent moisture retention and aeration. To prepare the trays, add 8 cups of cocoa coir vermiculite mix, which we've pre-measured here, and spread it evenly over a 10-20 tray. It can get a little messy, that's why I'm wearing gloves. Spread it out evenly with your hands. And just so that we avoid any kind of pits or holes where the seeds can clump up, we take a nice flat edge and just smooth out the surface. Lightly tamp it down. You don't want to press too hard. It will clump the cocoa coir vermiculite mixture together, and we want it to maintain the aeration that the cocoa coir achieves. So we do want it kind of tamped down, but not smashed down. Okay, you can use pretty much any kind of straight, flat material that you have on hand at home. We are using this ruler today. So it's pretty much even, as you can see. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get it as even as possible. Now we've pre-measured about 15 grams of broccoli microgreen seeds, and that's typical for this size seed, about 15 grams. And you just evenly sprinkle it over the top of the grow medium. Again, we're wanting to avoid big clumps, which optimizes your yield. So if you can get them nice and even, that's the goal. Now, if you don't have one of these fancy little spice containers, which really is just upcycled from spices we used at home, feel free to just use your hands. Next, spray the surface with a layer of fungicide to prevent mold growth. Then, once you have that good and covered, just want a good surface area coverage, you're going to add 4 cups of pH balanced water between 5.5 and 6.5 to the bottom of the tray. Just lift here. I've already pre-measured pH balanced water. I'll add it here. So when you lower the tray, to be careful that the water that's there doesn't just spill out the sides. You lower it carefully and slowly into the water. And then we cover it in darkness. Take a bigger tray, 10-20 tray, a bigger 10-20 tray, and just place it over the top.
When you first plant your microgreen seeds, it is essential to keep them in complete darkness for the first 4 days. This period, known as the blackout phase, is critical for proper germination and root development.
After 4 days, your seeds will have germinated and you'll notice tiny shoots emerging from the grow medium. At this point, it's time to introduce light and begin the next phase of their growth journey. After the 4th day in dark out, it's time to introduce your microgreens to light. Proper lighting is crucial for healthy growth. Broccoli microgreens need at least 4 to 6 hours of direct sunlight, or 12 to 16 hours under grow lights. LED and T5 fluorescent lights are popular choices for their energy efficiency and optimum light spectrum. Let's take a closer look at the fascinating anatomy of these tiny powerhouses. Let's start with the most recognizable part, the cotyledons. These are the cotyledons, also known as the seed leaves. They're the first leaves to emerge from the seed during germination and play a crucial role in the early stages of growth. Cotyledons store food reserves from the seed, providing energy for the young seedling until it develops true leaves and can photosynthesize on its own. They also help protect the delicate growing point at the center of the plant.
As the microgreen continues to grow, you'll notice the true leaves start to develop. These leaves are usually different in shape and size compared to the cotyledons and will become the primary site for photosynthesis.
The stem, or the hypocotyl, is the part that connects the cotyledons to the roots. As the microgreen grows, the stem elongates, pushing the cotyledons above the soil surface.
Below the surface, the roots are hard at work, anchoring the seedling and absorbing water and nutrients from the grow medium. Although we don't see them, they play a vital role in the health and growth of our microgreens.
By understanding the basic anatomy of microgreens, we can better appreciate the incredible journey these tiny plants undertake in such a short time.
From day 5 onwards, bottom water the trays daily, adjusting the amount based on your environment. As the microgreens grow, look for the development of the first true leaves, shaped differently than the cotyledons, which signal that it is almost time for harvest.
Around day 12 to 14, your broccoli microgreens will be ready for harvest. Using a sharp knife, you're going to gather a handful of greens and cut just above the growing medium. Let's take a moment to discuss knife safety. After all, we want to keep our fingers intact and our harvest accident-free. First and foremost, always use a sharp knife. It may seem counterintuitive, but a sharp blade is actually safer than a dull one. Dull knives require more force and are more likely to slip, leading to accidents. When holding your knife, use a firm grip with your fingers curled inward, away from the blade. This claw grip gives you better control and keeps your fingers out of harm's way. Always cut on a stable, non-slip surface, like a cutting board. When harvesting, keep your eyes on the blade and the greens you're cutting, and never rush through the process. Slice the microgreens gently, using a sawing motion if needed. Avoid making sudden, jerky movements. By following these simple knife safety tips, you'll be able to harvest your microgreens with confidence and avoid any accidents. Now, I'd like to share with you the incredible health benefits packed into these tiny broccoli microgreens.
Don't let their size fool you. Broccoli microgreens are nutrient powerhouses, containing up to 40 times more vitamins and minerals than their mature counterparts.
These mini greens are loaded with essential vitamins like vitamins A, C, E, and K, as well as minerals like iron, zinc, and magnesium. They're also packed with antioxidants, which helps protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals.
One of the star compounds in broccoli microgreens is sulforaphane. This potent antioxidant has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties, making it a valuable ally in disease prevention.
By adding these tiny nutritional giants to your meals, you're taking a simple but powerful step towards better health. So go ahead, harvest those broccoli microgreens and enjoy the many benefits they have to offer. And there you have it. With a little patience and care, you'll be enjoying delicious, nutrient-packed broccoli microgreens in no time. Enjoy them fresh, store them in the fridge for up to 2 weeks in an airtight container, or dehydrate them for longer storage. Always remember to clean and sanitize your trays and tools between harvests.
When it comes to growing microgreens, maintaining a clean and sterile environment is crucial for the health and safety of your plants and consumers. Let's explore the advantages of using stearamine tablets and some easy natural methods to sanitize your food-safe materials without harsh chemicals. Stearamine tablets are a popular choice for sanitizing food contact surfaces, and for good reason. These tablets are effective against a wide range of bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Ensuring your growing environment remains free from harmful microorganisms, stearamine tablets are also non-corrosive and safe to use on various surfaces, such as dishes, utensils, and cutting boards, without affecting the taste or aroma of your microgreens. To use stearamine tablets safely, start by cleaning the surface with soap and water to remove any visible dirt and debris. Then follow the manufacturer's instructions to create the proper concentration of the sanitizing solution, which is usually 1 tablet per gallon of water. Soak or spray the food contact surfaces with the solution and allow them to air dry. Rinsing is not necessary unless required by the manufacturer or local health regulations. Always store the tablets and prepared solution safely, away from food and out of reach of children. In addition to stearamine tablets, there are several easy and natural methods to sanitize your food-safe materials without using harsh chemicals. Hot water, steam, vinegar, lemon juice, hydrogen peroxide, and salt are all effective options. For hot water sanitation, soak your items in water that is at least 171 degrees Fahrenheit or 77 degrees Celsius for a minimum of 30 seconds. You can also use a steam cleaner or a pot of boiling water to steam clean your food-safe materials. To use vinegar or lemon juice, mix equal parts of the ingredient with water in a spray bottle. Apply the solution to the surface, let it sit for a few minutes, then wipe it off or rinse with water. A 3% hydrogen peroxide solution can be used similarly. For cutting boards or wooden surfaces, sprinkle coarse salt and scrub the surface with half a lemon, then rinsing with hot water. Finally, don't forget about the natural disinfecting power of sunlight. Placing your food-safe materials in direct sunlight for a few hours can help sanitize them. By using stearamine tablets or these natural sanitizing methods, you can ensure that your microgreen growing environment remains clean, sterile, and safe for both your plants and your customers. Always remember to clean surfaces with soap and water before sanitizing to achieve the best results. With these techniques, you'll be well on your way to growing healthy, delicious microgreens.
And there you have it. With a little patience and care, you'll be enjoying delicious, nutrient-packed broccoli microgreens in no time. Thanks for watching, and happy growing!